Today's winner is Lakewood Lager, local Dallas brewery. Pretty good stuff. Okay, so this is exciting. I was able to track down the first owner and only owner of the ZR1. So I just wanted to share kind of the details and let you guys know some of the information on the car. So the way I did it was I was able to find the owner's last name on the service records that I pulled from that the classic dealership had pulled. So it's all last name. And then I did a Google search for images for 2011 Inferno Orange ZR1s just because there were so few of them. And sure enough, I found a thread in Corvette forum of the same owner, just kind of, evidently he was putting out the feelers for the car, and a forum member had run across it and started a thread asking people's advice on how much he thought they thought the car would be worth, just because it had such high miles on it. So then I was able to contact him. He gave me the first name, went from there, just kind of put the names together, Googled the ZR1 with his name, and sure enough, I was able to run a few phone numbers, and after a trial and error, I found the owner. Talked with him for about 35 or 40 minutes. Super nice guy. He, I assume, retired. He's 67 years old, lives in Phoenix area, and has a daughter that lives here in the Dallas area. And just like I was hoping, all the miles are highway miles. He just drove, instead of flying, he just drove back and forth between Phoenix and Dallas, and then also has property up in Tennessee. So he was just kind of making that triangle-shaped drive as much as he could. I've got some notes here to cover. So in his words, he never used the car, he never turned on traction control, or never turned off traction control, never used launch control, never spun the tires, never did any drag racing. It's just an older guy that enjoyed driving Corvettes, which made me feel really good. And that's kind of what I figured from the condition of the car once I got it cleaned up. He has had multiple Corvettes. This was actually his second ZR1. He had a 2009 in Cyber Gray. This one he special ordered in this color once he saw the Inferno Orange, because he likes orange cars. And funny enough, on either ZR1 he never used the driving school on it, so just showed me that he wasn't interested in the high performance and things. He just liked cool Corvettes. He actually sent me a couple pictures of his current Corvettes, and this one sitting next to a C7 Z51 that he had while he had both of them. Then he sold this ZR1 to get a new C7 Z06 with the Z07 package in orange as well. And he sent me pictures of them. I'll try to insert them here in the video as well. What else? So he mentioned that he replaced the original tires. They lasted 30,000 miles, which is unheard of for these Pilot Sports. So this is only the second set of tires that the car has ever had at 55,000 miles. I didn't go over the service records because I knew what was on there, but he was totally forthcoming with everything and mentioned that, yeah, he had some warranty work done and had the entire supercharger replaced at about 19,000 miles. And that was the only thing that I was wondering about, because it was the only large ticket item on the service records, but it just wasn't pulling any or enough boost. Took it in, and sure enough that they found that there was something up with it, so they just replaced the whole thing under warranty. Had always changed it with Mobil 1 oil, and he was more diligent than what the recommended service intervals were. So he's doing it every 3,000 miles or whatever the synthetic oil requires, 5,000 or 10,000, something like that. And funny enough, so when he was deciding to get the C7, he was doing private party sale, trying to test the water, see what he could get for it, knowing that it had higher miles, so it wasn't going to get as much as some of the other ZR1s. So he took it to CarMax. He just finally said, screw it, I'm just going to take it to CarMax, get rid of it, just quick and easy. And on it, all that sort of stuff. I do feel like was done by CarMax, which sucks because it was a pristine car when he turned it in. He said he gave it to them with all the paperwork, the owner's manual, the window sticker, the build sheet, all that sort of stuff, and nothing was in the car. So I don't have any of that sort of stuff, but I can order the window sticker from the Corvette Museum if I end up wanting one. And like I was saying, he sent me pictures of his current garage and the way it looked, and he has great taste in cars. He's got some killer looking Corvettes now, and I know it's really comforting for me to know that it came from